this is Maritza. I introduced myself last week when we were doing our first live, but I'll do it again. My name is Maritza, as I said. I am a sophomore at Drexel University, and I just started working with ArtSphere to give you guys literacy through art projects. The first one that we did was last Friday. It was Easter egg cards that kind of pulled apart if anybody watched it. This week we are going to be making pencil cup holders. I made this one myself, decided to make a little rainbow. And for this project, you are going to need some sort of cup that you can decorate. I wouldn't use a glass cup. I used one of these. It's a recycled cottage cheese cup. As you can see, I left a little space. I'm going to show you guys how I made this in a second, and I left a little space that I could demonstrate. But as you can see, it's a cottage cheese cup under here, so anything works. You can reuse stuff, recycling, good for the environment. So you can use, anything like this. You can use a plastic or a cardboard cup, whatever. You can use a jar if you prefer. Doesn't matter, whatever you want. You are also going to need scissors. You're going to need glue. You can also use Mod Podge if you guys have that, but glue works just fine. And you are going to need some construction paper, a bunch of different colors. You can also use newspaper clippings or magazine pages or anything. So to get started, you're going to take your cup, whatever you choose to use, and you're gonna figure out how you want to design it. So I decided that I wanted to make a rainbow, some spirals, not perfect. You can do an image on it, which is harder. So I suggest, if you don't want to spend hours working on this, just to come up with some sort of color scheme or anything that you want. So when you decide on how you want to design your pencil cup, you want to find construction paper or newspaper clippings, whatever you're using, and you want to start cutting. So you're going to take construction paper and you're going to cut it into strips. Kind of like this size. And what you're going to do is roll them. And when you roll them, it makes this cool spiral effect, as you can see on here. So roll it like this, in between your thumbs. I don't know if you guys can see exactly how I'm doing it. So it's gonna look like this. And then when you let it go, it's gonna expand a little bit, so you have a spiral that looks like this. And then what you're gonna do is grab your glue and put some on your cup, directly on your cup. And I would use a lot because that's how I got mine to stick. I don't know if you guys can see the glue, yeah. So now, take your spiral, glue wherever there's room, and I would hold it on there for a second, just so it stays. Also, I don't know if you guys can tell, but I made some spirals with two colors so that I could transition from red to orange and orange to yellow. You can see it better here. I used yellow and green in my spirals, and I can show you guys how to do that now. So to do that, you want to take your two colors, strips of your two colors, line them up, and then just roll it exactly how I just showed you. So in between your thumbs, like this. roll it up. And you can kind of see the orange and the red in there, and it looks cool. So then you're gonna glue again and place your new spiral somewhere, wherever it fits. There you go, make sure it stays. And there's still a little bit of space up here on the top where it's white, and I don't really like how that looks. So I'm gonna make a few more spirals with my construction paper. And it doesn't matter how thick or thin the strips that you cut are, because if you have different sizes of strips, you're gonna have different heights and widths of your spirals, and I think having a bunch of different widths and heights looks cool. See, because you can see on here, like, not all my spirals are the same length, and I think it adds a cool look to the pencil cup. I'm gonna do one more. And then, I don't know if you guys noticed, but there's a border around the top of my cup. And I'll show you how I did that in just a second. Right after I finish this last spiral. I'm gonna put some glue on my cup again. And there. So you can see I'm almost done. So now this is the border that I was talking about. At the top of this container, it was all white, and I didn't really like the way that looked with, you know, all the color that I have here and then just a white little top up there. So I decided to take the colored paper and glue it over the rim of the cup so that it coincided with the colors that I used to design it. So to do that, I just cut little strips of the color that I wanted to use, and I glued the back of the piece of paper, and I glued it on over the rim. So you can kind of see that it's going down the side of the cup and over the top, so it's covering the white rim. Now it's red instead. So that's how you do the border. So however you want to design it, just make sure you have enough construction paper, make sure you cut enough strips. You can roll them up and stick them on, and then you get your final product, which is this, and I think it looks really cool. It's more fun. I got inspiration for this project when I was doing my homework, and I have this pencil cup, and I was like, oh, that's so boring. And I wanted to make something more fun when I write for school. So now that I have my new pencil cup, I can take stuff out of my boring thing, put it in my new one. There you go. And it's these cool spirals all around, and it's a rainbow. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope this sparks some inspiration to get creative and then use your new pencil cup for any writing activities that you guys want to do. Thank you for watching. Let me know if you guys have any questions. And please tune in on Friday at 1:30. I'm going to do another literacy through art project. Thank you guys for watching.